Minneapolis. 48 hours after beating the Minnesota Timberwolves on their home floor in Salt Lake City, the Utah Jazz were right back competing against them again on Sunday evening. This time at the Target Center, the Jazz handed the Timberwolves another 125-111 loss. Despite shooting 39.6% in the first half, the Jazz still led 53-50 at halftime, then caught fire in the second half, shooting 71.1% to seal their third consecutive victory. Utah, 29-22, has won 9 of its last 10 games. Sometimes you shoot 39% and then you shoot 71%. Yeah, I think we were playing the right way, said Jazz coach Quinn Snyder. The shots were better because of our guards. Timberwolves star Andrew Wiggins erupted for 35 points with 4 assists as his team shot 47.2% from 3, but Jazz guard Donovan Mitchell went off for 22 of his team-high 29 points in the second half to put the team on his back offensively. We started making some shots and started finding a slow rhythm. Mitchell started 2 for 12 from the field before coming alive in the second half to go 8 for 10. He also dished out 5 assists with 4 boards. Mitchell has posted at least 24 points in 12 consecutive games, while averaging 29.7 points, 5.6 assists and 4.6 rebounds on 45.8% shooting throughout this stretch. Just continuing to make the right reads, Mitchell said. Making the shots easier for myself, not really taking tough ones. That's really what kind of got me into the funk at the beginning of the year, so just making it easier on myself and becoming a better passer and playmaker as well. Minnesota was playing short-handed without Derrick Rose, right ankle soreness, Jeff Teague, left foot soreness, Robert Covington, right knee bone bruise, and Tyus Jones, left ankle sprain. Rose exploded for a career-high 50 points in his last home game against the Jazz on Halloween night but could only witness the action from the sidelines as his team suffered a second straight loss to Utah. However, the Jazz were also missing Dante Exum, left ankle sprain, Raul Neto, left groin sprain, and Thabo Sefolosha, mild right hamstring strain, who all get re-examined this week. You obviously want to be at full strength. I've said it a number of times before, I'll never make excuses for anything, said Timberwolves interim head coach Ryan Saunders. We've got guys who played well. We have competed, too, and I do give our guys a lot of credit for staying in it in that sense. Utah led by as many as 14 points on the night and put the game away in the fourth quarter with 63.6% shooting from beyond the arc, with big shots from Jay Crowder and Kyle Korver off the bench. Korver and Crowder were a couple of the 7 Jazz players to end with double figures, as Crowder posted 15 points off 5 threes while Korver added 13 points and 3 triples. We started making some shots and started finding a slow rhythm, Korver said. Rudy Gobert took on the tall task of guarding Minnesota's Karl-Anthony Towns, who ended with 22 points, 7 assists and 6 boards, but Gobert held his own with 17 points, 4 boards, 4 assists and 3 swats. Towns only had 4 shot attempts during the second half. Gobert donated $3,000 on behalf of his Rudy's Kids Foundation to the local athletes committed to educating students ACE's nonprofit organization for his block total. He typically donates $1,000 per block to select charities across NBA cities when the Jazz are on the road. Ricky Rubio also logged a game-high 8 assists with 18 points against his former Timberwolves team. He spent his first 6 seasons in Minnesota before joining the Jazz via trade. Jared Bayless' 19 points were a season high as he went 4 for 6 from deep with 6 assists from Minnesota. Comment on this story: after the red-hot shooting in the second half, Jazz players started out at the Target Center to beat the projected snowstorm set to hit the area with another road contest scheduled Wednesday night at Portland. Guys were in and out of the shower and quick with media to board the team plane on the winter night in freezing cold 4-degree weather with another win under their belt. We did a great job getting to the paint in the second half, said Gobert, who went 7 for 8 from the field. sharing the ball and knocking down some shots to get to the rim. We couldn't get stops, they were making tough shots, but were able to outscore them.